Hi, and welcome to Coach's Corner, where systems matter and both personal and professional learning and development is beneficial for everyone and essential for some. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Let's get started.
So moving into personal social, I think it's in the name, it's your personal time probably, right?
Yeah.
So how does that look? Is that a specific way, or is that just based on the person?
Yeah, I think it's a both and again.
Okay.
I don't think it's an either or. So again, I'm not the most social guy.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's funny because when I would consult up and down the state,
yeah,
we had audience of thousands sometimes.
Okay.
And you're energetic and you're into it and you're on go, baby.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Almost like a performance.
Yeah. I mean, right.
Yeah.
You're there to be, and you're on. I mean,
Right.
It's. I mean, you're getting on, baby.
Yeah.
I can't freaking throw a football anymore, so I got to get on the way I can get on. Right.
Yeah.
It's competitive. It's fun. It's all those different types of things.
Right.
And so and then they would ask me, especially during consulting, because I'd spend like 12 weeks or sometimes 2 or 3 years with the leadership group of an after-school program or a business or whatever. And when I would tell them these things, they'd be like, "You're not the guy that's sitting in the corner that doesn't say anything." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm that guy."
Right.
Because all they saw was the on stage person that's animated and funny, and I hope I'm funny, but that's into it, and different things of that nature.
Right.
And that's really not me. I'm the guy that sits in the back corner of the party and observes and watches and keeps to myself, and so I'm a walking dichotomy.
Yeah.
I'm an extrovert and an introvert all in the same breath. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. It's I think that a lot of us probably are more like that than we give ourselves credit, though.
Yeah.
I think in certain situations when you're more comfortable with people,
Yeah.
you're an introvert.
Yeah.
And when you're out on your own and you become more of an extrovert, would you agree with that?
I would think it would be the opposite. I think the more comfortable you are,
Yeah.
the more you would.
Oh, I said those the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
But I think the concept is right. That's another thing I'd like to real quickly say to the audience, if you don't mind. I think a lot of times that people will go, it has to look this exact same, da-da-da. And it's like, no, just understand it conceptually. What you said conceptually, I believe, is right. You just flipped it.
Right.
Ooh, big deal.
Right.
But people get all flustered about that.
Yeah.
Red-faced, and they get the dots on their deal. I'm like, dude, I screw up. Let's see. Carry the one. About 4 billion times a day.
Right, and I'm 4 billion and one.
Yeah. And that is true. Right? But you know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like, just relax on that. So what was the question? I forgot.
So when you're with your family and people you're more of a, whatever that is, extrovert, I think.
With your, yeah, probably.
Right, and when you're out or with people you don't know and stuff, you're more of an introvert to yourself.
For me, I am. Yeah.
Right, and for other people, it could be opposite.
That's exactly right.
Right,
That's exactly right.
We're all walking dichotomies, as you said.
Yeah, unfortunately, we probably are.
Yeah. Okay, so with personal social, I gotta know, because I know you work forever, and then I know you are getting 8 hours of sleep, so that maybe leaves you 30 minutes and you haven't showered, went to the restroom, brushed your teeth, anything like that. How do you spend your personal time, and what do you do?
Right now, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot with that. But I will tell you this.
Yeah.
COVID has helped.
Okay.
So I was kind of a go to bed at 9 or 10. I'm an early bird.
Right. Okay.
Never have I been a night owl, right?
Yeah.
I get up at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm on. Like,
right.
I don't drink coffee. I'm on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming out the box, dude, going like, people are like, my wife, when she wakes up sometimes, I'm like, hey, what about this? She's like, dude, you've been up for 3 hours. I just woke up. And she's she needs her coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. So, I think that, can you repeat that question?
I just said, what do you do for your personal time when I know there's not a lot? And you said COVID has helped.
Yeah, so COVID has helped. So my son has Netflix.
Okay.
And I love movies. I've always loved movies.
Yeah.
Always. That's always been my escape or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of great series on Netflix.
Okay.
And so I've probably watched, 30 or 40. But what I did with COVID is I flipped from being a early bird to a night owl. So I would work. Yeah, I would work from, let's say 8 in the morning until 9, 10, 11, 12 at night.
Yeah.
And then I knew I couldn't go directly to sleep because I would be all,
Oh, from work.
Yeah, so I said, what am I going to do? And so I would go watch that.
Gotcha.
And then during football season, I do all Sunday, I just be like,
I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm watching the game. I play a lot of fantasy football, so I'm like, I want to win some money. I just want to win, right?
Yeah.
And so I do that. But I've really learned that for me, I care so much about my career material world, not the material side, but the career side.
Yeah.
That I've kind of learned to merge those. So like when we go on family trips,
Yeah,
which
like-
would be part
yeah.
of personal, whatever.
Right.
I go out and try to pay for the trip. So
Okay.
my wife and my 2 kids are, laying out and trying to collect some sun. I'm going to the antique store, trying to find underpriced stuff. I've done eBay. I've collected my whole life. If you guys were able to see this room, I'm sure we'll show you. And my other room, and then we got 3,000. We got stuff, right? But that's what I would do. So I've learned to kind of be okay with the merging of those two.
Right.
And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy going and thrill the hunt, finding the $1 action figure that I can either set on my, in my what do they call it? Man caves?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Right? My man cave, so to speak.
Yes.
And if I want to sell it, make $99, great. If I don't, I can look at it for a day, a week, or however long I want.
Until you want to sell it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So kind of like
And one more thing,
Yeah.
and that is a form of entertainment for me. The collectibles, I think. It's
Right.
kind of a personal.
Yeah.
It's something I enjoy.
Joy, yeah. And so, I think we kind of run into another gray spot, right? Like you said, your personal and your career go together and you're okay with that.
Yeah.
And so, so I'm pretty sure there's people out there that don't realize that they've combined the two.
Yeah.
Right? And then they probably wind up hating their personal life because it's always career. So what would be your advice to them so they could, realize that, hey, I've merged these two. And if they want to separate it, great. If not, then be okay with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I've said it. I'll say it again. We need to give ourselves a break. And I'm very hard on myself. I'm hard on the people around me. I'm hard on my team. I have big lofty goals. I have high expectations.
Yeah.
But I don't beat myself up over it when I make mistakes, which again was, I don't know, 4 billion and he's 4 billion and one, whatever that number was.
Right.
Right. But I just keep moving forward. I had an old mentor of mine, I forget his exact saying, but it was like, stumble forward with ignorant enthusiasm.
Wow, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Stumble forward with ignorant enthusiasm.
Got it.
Right? And if we did that,
Yeah.
we're gonna eventually get there.
Yeah.
Now, I think if you have a system and you add it to that,
Yeah.
then it's gonna get you there quicker.
Right.
Right? And I'm into speed. I think all society's into speed.
Yeah, especially because time goes by fast.
Yeah,
Realizing.
and think about how impatient we are. Not me, I'm very patient. But we expect to order at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And not only do we want to pay for it right there as we're ordering it,
Yeah.
right? We want to be able to drive up to the window, not stop,
Right. Just,
and have their hand out and perfect handoff, right?
Yeah.
No fumbles,
No fumbles.
and we're out the door.
Yeah.
And that's why the internet or texting, that's why people text.
Yeah, it's instant.
Versus phone calls. I'm a caveman. I like to, get on the phone. And they're like, all these young bucks, they're like, why are you calling me? Just wanted to say hi.
Right.
They're like,
Constant contact.
yeah. Give me a love on that. Yeah. So I just think that's, that's all part of it.
Got it. And so, I'm going to grade up again. Well, first I want to ask a question. Opposites attract.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming your wife, since you had one good friend, she had multiple friends.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say like a ton and a ton.
Yeah.
I noticed like in today's era with social media, everybody's like, oh, that's my friend. That's my
Yeah.
friend. That's my friend. I'm like, just because it says, I got like, whatever, 5,000 friends on one of my Facebook accounts. I'm
Yeah.
like, I only know about like 4 of them, right?
Right.
They're not my friends, they're my acquaintances.
Yeah.
But either way, I think that she is, and she's a lot more social, and
Yeah.
she's into that. I like the way you say it. It's the teeter-totter effect.
Right.
And I'm a whack job,
Yeah.
and she's calm. You guys will know, those of you that all go to heaven, she'll be the one with the biggest crown and the most jewels. That'll be my wife. You can just walk up and say, hi, Susan.
So with her personal social time, she could spend that with her friends. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and that's what she does.
Okay.
Yeah, she will go She has now talk about somebody that has a system,
Okay.
but hers is all informal, but it's there.
Okay, so it's an informal
Oh
system.
my goodness, this girl has her habits, rituals, custom, but I think we all do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I just think that I've put it into a system that's helped, thousands and thousands of people.
Right.
And but man, she's habitual.
Gotcha.
She rolls in a certain way every day, and if you get her outside of that,
Yeah.
she's not super happy.
Okay.
But you would never know it because she'll just smile at you. It's the old the old saying of the passive aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah, the dog that's licking your face while he's pitching on your shirt.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, well, she doesn't too much, but yeah.
That's funny.
Bleep that out,
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's funny. So when it comes to personal social time can look different for a lot of people. Personal time can look just for me.
Yeah.
But you could also be social with and be other, so it depends on how you want to roll and how you want to do things, and that can change based off of how you feel that day. Is that correct?
How you feel that day, that moment in time, but I think there's a certain way that we roll, right? Habits, customs, whatever.
Yeah.
We're made the way that we're made, or we're conditioned the way we're conditioned. Our environment, our DNA, our experiences, our circumstances. All of that is a collection of things that make us who we are.
Right.
And so the question again is what? Are you okay with it? Is it based off of tradition and you're okay with it?
Right.
If you're okay with it, great, roll with it.
Right.
If you're not okay with it, then lift the pinky and try to change one thing.
Yeah.
And then change another thing. And then change another thing. And if you do that over the course of, a quarter or biannually or a year or whatever, there'll be some things that'll be changing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So now we're going.
If you need to contact Brett or Coach, please do so on his social media accounts, email, and/or text. You can find that information in the description below. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed.
Over this camera, over this video, you will as well.
Time out. Here's a few $100, few C notes.